To be honest, first and foremost, I don't rate those awards. This particular one, FIFA the best. Ballon d'Or is the main awards that we all know. That's what everybody knows. FIFA had their own award, which was World Player of the Year. So they joined with Ballon d'Or at this stage.
Okay.
All of a sudden, they're not happy. They decided to withdraw from Ballon d'Or.
They pulled out.
They pulled out.
Okay.
To go and create FIFA the best. Anyway, I don't believe in the idea of best goalkeeper, best defender. No, it's the best footballer. That's what Ballon d'Or is all about. The best player in the world. Anyway, back to your question. My take on it is, Lionel Messi is the best footballer in the world. He was the best footballer in the world last season, and he's still the best footballer right now. I don't know why anyone will have to kind of...
Ronaldo won awards, won the newly inaugurated the European National League award. I don't know, the trophy.
No, what he won was, I think, was it the Nations League or whatever it was.
Nations League,
He was the
League,
best player in the Nations League in that competition because he scored a hat-trick in the semi-finals and then won that game. I can't remember what game again.
Okay.
But the main thing is the FIFA best. It's a farce, basically. The FIFA best player is not the best player in the world. The Ballon d'Or is the most recognized award. And people say Messi should have won it. Virgil van Dijk should have won it. You don't win an individual award because of the trophies your team won.
Excuse me, please break it down.
Okay.
You don't do what?
I remember you don't necessarily need to be the best player in the world if your team has won the Champions League. You might not be the best player in the world, but your team has
For example, like Mane won it, won the Champions League.
Mane won the Champions League.
Yeah, Mo Salah won the
Champions League.
Yeah.
Salah won the Champions League. Origi won the Champions League. He scored important goals. Does it mean they're the best players in the world? No. 2010, Schneider won the Champions League. Ribery as well for Bayern Munich. These teams did very well, but Messi was the best footballer in the world. That is the main thing. The best individual awards are different from team awards. If they give team awards as best team of the year, then you can talk about Liverpool winning it. You can talk about City winning it for winning 3 trophies. So for the coach of the year, Klopp won the Champions League, Pep won 3 trophies. It could easily be any of those. Any of those two. It doesn't matter. But I cannot understand the fact that Virgil van Dijk is the best footballer in the world. I refuse to accept that. It's impossible.
Virgil van Dijk is not the best footballer in the world.
How can he be?
He won the UEFA. Do you think
he won the best player in the Champions League? He's not the best footballer in the world. Best player in the Champions League does not necessarily mean best player in the world. There's 2 different things entirely. His team won the Champions. So the judgment of that award that you're referring to, done in London, is the best player in the Champions League, the competition Champions League 2018-2019. It's simple. But the best player in the world, do me a favor, please. It can't be.
Okay. Ronaldo fans are not happy. Got a lot of texts yesterday. Said, look, man, that maybe FIFA don't like Ronaldo. That's why they give it to Messi. Why is Messi deserving of this award? Is he winning any international trophy?
It brings me back to the question of the best player in the world in 2018-2019. For me, the 2 best players in the world in that period were Messi and Ronaldo. Ronaldo won the league title and UEFA Nations League. Messi won the double and what other trophy did he win? The Super Cup or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So of course you have to win individual awards. You have to win club honors as well. But it's always been Ronaldo or Messi. When Messi wins it, people say it's Ronaldo. When Ronaldo wins, it's Messi. I don't have a problem with those 2. Any of those 2 wins it, I'm fine. But I have a problem with Virgil van Dijk being the best player in the world. No, that's a no-no for me.
Amazing. Is Virgil van Dijk the best defender in the world? The best defender in the world right now? Is he? Is he the best defender?
Is he the best defender in the world right now? Possibly. But is he the greatest defender? No. I had this argument with my friend Ade. He's a Liverpool fan, born in England. And he's a Liverpool fan through and through. And he said, there was a debate on Twitter I was watching that, is Virgil van Dijk the best defender ever in the Premier League history? I was like, DPMO, what nonsense is that? How can... We've had Rio Ferdinand, we have Nemanja Vidic, we've had John Terry, we have Ricardo Carvalho, we've had Sol Campbell.
What?
Tony Adams.
Liverpool!
Arsenal! We've had them. We've had loads of them. Virgil van Dijk is just coming. He's a brilliant defender. Don't get me wrong, but to be the greatest, Gerard Piqué, Sergio Ramos,
Aye.
players who win 4 Champions League,
Lord.
players who win 7 league titles,
Aye.
players who win trophies every season, players who, apart from winning trophies for their club, they are dominant in their clubs, and they've won these trophies for 10 years, not 1 year.
Wow.
How can you be the greatest? You measure greatness by consistency. You measure greatness over a period of time. You don't measure greatness by 1 season.
Aye.
You don't measure greatness by 2 seasons.
I'm learning right
You
now.
have to win. Don't get me wrong. Your team helps you to win trophies, and unfortunately, what if Liverpool team wasn't that good or Southampton team wasn't that good? It's now they're good, but now that they're good, let him go and win 4 Champions Leagues, or 2 or 3. Let him go and win 7 league titles if he can. And let him be the dominant force in that team. Then I'll recognize him as the greatest defender. But for me, I can count 10 defenders that doesn't even claim. He's not even good enough to lace their boots.
Hey!
No chance.
Hold on. Yes, the fans are calling right now. Please, if you agree with